Hey, it's Dustin. So today is the start of Motive Monday, the start of the week. And I know you're probably typically used to Motivational Monday where someone comes on and tells you something motivational. But let's be honest with ourselves, like most of the time we're laying in bed scrolling through TikTok going, that's awesome, and try to relate with no intention of actually getting up. And so Motive Monday it is because everything we do ultimately is done out of motive. And that's not to say all motive is bad and we are only doing things for bad reasoning or for, deceitfulness or whatever word you want to use. So whether it's good or bad, everything's done with motive. Good being motives that seek out genuine benefit while we do it with integrity, or bad motives where it feeds our ego and our self-interest and it really doesn't benefit anybody else. And so, as most of you know, I do work in the financial space, and if you didn't know, well, now you know. And so with this industry, there is a lot of recruiting that happens, as anyone that has a LinkedIn is very aware of. And a lot of that recruiting, let's be honest, is done out of desperation. And so this post and most of my posts probably piss off other agents, and I'm perfectly okay with that because let's be honest, financial agents, they love to paint this picture of this perfect life, the dream house. They show the top producers or the top producer in their business within their organization or whatever it is, and all the benefits that come from it, what comes from what they call business ownership. Where the truth is 90% of the agents that you're going to talk to still have no idea what business ownership actually means. And when you ask about their comp structure, they set you up with a call with their upline who likely doesn't understand the comp structure either, but has a better way of explaining it than they do somehow. And so now, am I saying that this industry can't be life-changing for you, that it can't give you an income that is more than you ever thought you would make? Absolutely not. I'm definitely not saying that. And am I saying that you can't become successful and 10x your income in this industry? Absolutely not. But this industry is 100% about what you put into it and not what someone tells you it is. And your business will never move if you don't, like ultimately speaking. And I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm not saying that it's a waste of time, because for me, this industry's completely changed my life in more ways than just financially. It's made me into a better business person. It's made me into a better father, a better person altogether, and honestly, just more driven than I've ever been. And so below this video, you're going to see in the caption, I left a list of things that what this industry is and what it's not, to give you a better understanding of what it is before you jump on that call with someone that's trying to recruit you into their organization. And so you know what questions to ask, because a lot of the time we jump into these calls and have no idea what questions to ask. And so we're just bombarded with all this information, and they try to jam as much information as they can into that one call. So that way you have to jump on a second call because you know you didn't catch everything. Even though you're not really interested, you still want to know what it was that they were trying to say, because everything was so vague and there was so much information, all data dumped on you at once. It's a strategy. It's a motive. There's a reason behind it. And so below are just some points that are, I think, important before you're jumping on those calls, before you take that call, before you take that message, just to consider of what the R's and aren'ts about this industry. And if you need further clarification, feel free to DM me and I can answer all your questions with no obligation on your end. And take care and happy Motive Monday.